Well, just got back from a little day hike on my day off here and got my alcohol burning stove going, and gonna make some spaghetti here over rotini, or penne noodles I should say. Of course I used my heat here, tuna fish can, some holes poked in it, and in this situation I have my Stanley cup, which I'm using for the first time. I purchased this at Walmart. Got my timer going here, and so far it's been 49 seconds, and it's still going strong. I brought lots of fuel. I didn't know how long it would take to boil 2 cups of water here, but I have plenty of fuel, so thought I'd just give her a shot. I'll update you on the while that's going there. I thought I'd show you what I've got here. I have my plastic bag of penne noodles here, little bag of Parmesan cheese to sprinkle on top when it's all done, and of course the spaghetti sauce. And my intentions were to go hiking and go try this someplace, but living in town I couldn't really. The park was full of kids today because it's so beautiful out, so I thought I'd just hike around and come back home and work on this. We're at 2 minutes 36 seconds. Starting to get some bubbles going on in there too. We are at 9 minutes and 53 seconds and getting a small boil going now. And just a few moments I'll add the noodles, drop the noodles right in there. It is really windy today. I tried my best to set up this wind guard, but I'm going to have to add a windshield to my kit here, looks like in the near future. Okay, so I had to add a little more fuel to my alcohol stove, and I dropped the noodles in at 12:45, 12 minutes 45 seconds, lap 1 there. And as you can see, we still have a nice boil going. And the nice thing about this Stanley stove, it's not the greatest for boiling water, I realize, because it's so tall and narrow, but it does have this lid, and I plan to use that lid to strain off the water and then just add the sauce right then to the noodles right in that cup. So I got a good boil going now, so it shouldn't be too long. Well, I should say that I added 1 bottle of water and 2 cups of noodles, 1 pint, 1/2 liter of water, 1 pint water, and we are now at 16 minutes. So I remember the directions said to boil these noodles for about 6 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. I've had troubles with it boiling over, so maybe I need to add less water to it. Alright, man, we're doing really well. It's just about time. I've been tasting these noodles. They're getting softer. Still a little more firm than I like. I think that's called la dente. Pardon my Italian. Anyway, you can see we're about 8 minutes there, and for the noodles. So I'm going to let those go a little longer, and I'll hopefully show you. I'm going to leave this lid on like this and drain that water out of the holes, and then just pour my sauce right over top of the noodles in the container there. So far so good. Well, my wife just got home and asked me if I was making grits, and nope, making spaghetti. Turned out it's a good thing I came home to cook this, because I forgot my spork, so I'm going to have my wife bring me a fork. But I just drained off the water. These noodles are done. Better stop my timer here. All in all, we're sitting at 23 minutes, and took a little longer to boil those than I thought. I think it's windy though, and I had to add the fuel here again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my sauce in. Just going to get the lid off this. There we are. And then I'm just going to stir that all in. It's gonna be good.
You try it first.
She wants me to try it first, so I will. Alright, here we go. That is good. That is good. Want some? What do you think?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the food?
From Dollar General. It's ragu. It's in there. So it meets your approval for camp food?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It'd be good with some Parmesan on it.
Oh, well, what do you know? I'm going to open that up. I forgot to put my Parmesan on it. I'll take a handful and sprinkle it on top there. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Get a little more. Stir that in. Yeah. Now it's going to be good. That's definitely what it was missing. Alright. Well, thanks for joining me on this lovely driveway adventure.